Welcome to the Nuts and Bolts of the Bible. It's me, Pastor Travis Volts. I'm so glad you're here. Let's dive into a topic today that's really close to my heart: sharing and community. I want to kick things off with a little story that paints a perfect picture of this idea. There once was a farmer known for growing the most fantastic wheat in the county. Year after year, he took home awards for it. So, a curious neighbor asked him for the secret behind his success. The farmer replied that he shared his best seeds with his neighbors. That's it? Naturally, the neighbor was puzzled and asked, "Why would you do that when they compete with you?" The farmer smiled and said something profound. "The wind carries pollen from the field to my field. If my neighbors grow inferior wheat, it'll eventually affect mine too. To grow the best wheat, I must help my neighbors grow the best wheat." Friends, isn't that a brilliant way to look at life? I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, I wasn't big on sharing my toys, as in, if I would go to someone else's house, I wasn't bringing my toys with. I had my Transformers and G.I. Joe figures in mint condition because I didn't really let others play with them. And at the time, that seemed smart. But now, I think more about the memories and joy I missed out on by not sharing. It's often the same with our resources as adults, isn't it? We might think holding on to our stuff means we're taking care of it. But what if sharing it creates something more valuable? This idea of community and sharing is something that really stands out in the stories from the early church communities. They lived with a spirit of unity, generosity, and sharing. It wasn't about what each person owned, it was about how they could support one another. They even sold their possessions to make sure no one among them was in need. Imagine being part of such a community, where everyone looked out for one another. That kind of spiritual unity attracts others and creates a strong, loving community. Here's the kicker: this isn't just about money or stuff. It's about our energy, our time, and our talents. Sharing these can create strong bonds and bring immense joy and purpose to our lives. It might sound a bit old school, but think about it. What do we really gain by holding on tightly to what we have if it means missing out on contributing to someone's happiness or easing their struggles? I came across a quote from Billy Graham that really made me pause. "I've yet to see a hearse pulling a U-Haul trailer." That's a reminder that we can't take our material possessions with us. What truly lasts are the positive impacts we have on others' lives, the sort of legacy we leave behind. So, how can we start living with a spirit of generosity? Maybe it's about reassessing how we view our resources, not as something to hoard, but as blessings to share. And it doesn't have to be much. It's the thought and the heart behind the act that really matters. Ultimately, living generously is about creating a meaningful life, staying true to our values, and responding to our calling. It's about that farmer who ensures that everyone grows the best wheat, because when we lift others, we rise too. Take some time to think about where you might loosen your grip and share a bit more of yourself with your community. There's no doubt it'll be the kind of joy and satisfaction that's more rewarding than having the best kept toys or the fullest bank account. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, keep cultivating kindness and community wherever you go. And stay in the Word daily. It will save your life. Bye-bye.